how many different ways you can partner with the government to create wealth through real estate. For one, that's just a completely different mindset shift from what we're taught, what sometimes many of us grow up with, about the government and taxes and 1031 exchange. Right off the bat, you get to kick the can down the road, so to speak. And then depreciation and the tax basis step up, all of that. It's almost as though for a real estate investor with a grasp of the tax code, or at least a basic knowledge of it, taxes are optional.
Yeah, I mean, especially today, we have a new president coming in, or a second-time president who is going to make it very beneficial to continue to invest in real estate and other assets, with the belief system that if you incentivize business, more business will happen. There'll be more jobs and so forth. So with the short-term rental, for example, we bought a brand new property. We're shifting our investing today to fit more of our lifestyle today. I turned 60 this year. Rich turned 60 this year. And we've owned properties since that time all over the country that cash flow, but we never go see them. And, we just decided, why don't we sell some of those in 1031 into a more legacy property, one that we can enjoy, have memories, use in an area that we would love to visit, but then also short-term rental that property when we're not using it. So we had a home built in Park City. We love to ski. We love to mountain bike. It's kind of got all the things we love to do there. Bought this second home. We're going to be spending Christmas there, inviting all the family, wonderful memories, and also rent it out when we're not using it, so it covers the cost of owning it. But we just did our cost segregation study, and that basically breaks down all the things that you can write off in 1 year. Unfortunately, this year with Trump's tax code on bonus depreciation, you can only take 60%. A couple of years ago, you could take 100% bonus depreciation. This year it's 60. Now Trump may reverse that. We don't know. But with the cost seg, it's like $185,000 that we could write off because of this short-term rental / vacation property. So we're incentivized to do this. It's crazy. But we're providing space for other people to create memories. And, I'm not going to guess why the government gives us so many incentives. I know why they do on rental property, because you have to ask yourself, do you want the government to provide rental property, or do you want people to provide rental property? And typically entrepreneurs do better than the government. So the government tried to provide rental housing for many years and projects, and it didn't end up being fair. The kids growing up in the projects weren't exposed to, people with higher incomes. So that they changed it and said, well, we'd rather give this government funding to spread out people who need government assistance into regular neighborhoods and not just segment everybody into one area. And that means incentivizing us to buy those rental homes and provide rental housing for people who need it.
My goodness. Between what you just said and almost sounded like positive stuff about Trump, you got to be careful how loud you say that. Are you in Malibu right now?
Yeah, I'm very agnostic. Real estate has performed very well for me through every administration, so I don't care. Real estate, elections and presidents don't necessarily affect real estate. The Biden administration and potentially the Harris administration could have affected real estate for landlords, because there was definitely some anti-landlord type bills that could have come into place, like potentially wiping out the 1031 exchange or reducing it. Or I think she had, I forget what she had proposed, a higher tax on landlords or something. So it had the Harris campaign won, it might have affected some of the benefits that real estate investors enjoy. When you bring in a president, love him or hate him, whose background is in real estate, and you invest in real estate, again, whether you like him or not, and there's a lot of things I don't like, but what I do like is that it's probably going to benefit real estate.